Member Week is on at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off hundreds of items like appliances, home essentials, decor, and more. Perfect for your January reset. Plus, earn 5 times the points on an eligible purchase. Shop member deals in-store and online from January 8th through the 14th. Still not a member? Join for free today. Lowe's. We help, you save. Point boosters subject to exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace.
Last year, I went through many different life changes. I needed to take a pause and examine how I was feeling in the inside to better show up for the ones who need me to be my best version of myself.
When you're navigating life's changes, Talkspace can help. Talkspace is the #1 rated online therapy, bringing you professional support from licensed therapists and psychiatry providers that you can access anytime, anywhere.
Living a busy life, navigating a long-distance relationship, becoming a first-step father, Talkspace made all of those journeys possible. I could speak with my therapist in the office. I could speak with my therapist in the comfort of my home. I was never alone.
Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance, no problem. Now get $80 off your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
Radio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. This morning, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping. The voice you wanna hear when you wake up, on your ride to school, on the way to get your cake up. Yeah, from 6 to 10 we gon' get it in. Monday to Friday, all we do is win. Who's tripping, who's lovers, who's pregnant, who's winning, who's got hidden children, who knows?
Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. Hey, we got to hit you with a rundown of the developing stories overnight.
And we're here to announce a lawsuit we're filing against the United States Department of Homeland Security to end the unlawful, unprecedented surge of the federal law enforcement agents into Minnesota.
The USPS, Muhammad Ali's new stamps dropped. Ali was a 3-time heavyweight boxing champion, but he also used his fame to advocate for peace and humanitarian issues.
Mattel introduced an autistic Barbie, the latest doll in a collection intended to celebrate diversity.
You promised $2,000 checks to Americans based off of your tariff revenues. When can...
I did do that. When did I do that?
We're going to have a good time today. Are you smarter than Young Jock, Love Doc Jock, and Date Dilemma? We all got something in store for you. You got some money on the line, and we can help you out just, with your life. Miss y'all nigga, what you got coming up?
Well, I got some word on the streets news that you don't want to miss.
Well, I'm here to announce my first ever Las Vegas residency.
Yes.
Dolby Live, that's major for me.
I remember the scene on the plane. Tyler had extras make fun of me when I got on the plane.
I hope my work as an advocate for the Adult Survivors Act helps to bring all of us closer to a music business that is safer for everyone.
What up, Shawty?
You know what it is, man. It's what's going on every day. It's crazy, and it's coming up.
Make sure y'all stick around. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
Information over pure. You want your
Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart.
A lot of things can come out very cliche, and people use phrases and catchphrases and cliche phrases that sound good. And a lot of times, people don't truly understand what a phrase means or its origins. So I'm going to give you one today, all right? Pressure busts pipes. We've heard that forever. Pressure busts pipes? You're right, it does. But pressure also makes diamonds. Which one are you going to be today? You going to be the pipe that busts or the diamond that's formed? It's all in your mind. It starts and begins with you. You are the alpha and the omega in your story, all right? Take it as you will and serve it to the next person that comes by. Each one teach one. And that's Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart. Time for Shout and Craze Report. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
information over pure. You want your
Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
What's up? It's Fly J. I'm on Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Make sure y'all check us out. Best show, no cap.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. This morning, we are following a developing story.
We're here to announce a lawsuit we're filing against the United States Department of Homeland Security to end the unlawful, unprecedented surge of the federal law enforcement agents into Minnesota. Because this has to stop. It just has to stop. We allege that the obvious targeting of Minnesota for our diversity, for our democracy, and our differences of opinion with the federal government is a violation of the Constitution and of federal law. We allege that the surge's reckless impact on our schools, on our local law enforcement, is a violation of the 10th Amendment.
Now, we will give you more updates and more details to come. Hey, shout out coming up with the crazy report.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yo, it's the craziest story you'll hear all morning. The crazy report is on right now. Shawty, run it down.
Chill, run it down is what we about to do, man. We have to run down this Dr. Jock. He is Dr. Love Doc.
What?
Oh, his name ain't Jock, but he is the Love Doc because he is accused of getting 14 nurses pregnant at the same damn time working at the hospital with him. Yes, this doctor has been flirting, and he been hitting flows and hitting all the nurses. He has 14 ladies, all of them are pregnant at the same time, like he the man. Yes.
What?
One thing they don't have to do is worry about paying for child care because he has his own nursery. And that's crazy. And you know I know crazy because I'm crazy. And crazy knows crazy. Let's shout out what my name is with the Crazy Report. Follow me on all social platforms at Shouty the Comedian.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Queen Naja. I chopped it up with Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Good morning. Thank you for rocking out. What is hey, Miss Shanika? How you?
I'm great.
What up, Shawty?
You know it, buddy.
Miss Shanika, did you play with dolls a lot coming up?
Not a lot. I had a short stint before I became an adult as a child.
Okay, so you weren't really big on the Barbie dolls and stuff like that?
No.
Okay.
A Cabbage Patch dolls.
Okay, Cabbage Patch dolls.
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch, you can hit somebody with Cabbage Patch.
Right in the face.
Yeah, it was the little head was heavy. We got to talk about this. Mattel has introduced this new autistic Barbie doll, the latest doll in the collection intended to celebrate diversity.
Mattel introduced an autistic Barbie, the latest doll in a collection intended to celebrate diversity. The toy company says it developed the doll in partnership with the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network, a nonprofit that advocates for better representation of people with autism. The autistic Barbie is wearing a flowy skirt that provides less fabric-to-skin contact and flat shoes to promote stability. Each doll also comes with a fidget spinner, noise-canceling headphones, and a tablet modeled after the communication devices used by some autistic people who struggle to speak.
I think this is pretty dope, man. Because when we just did the Christmas giveaway with Ebony and Mayor Pro Tem of College Park, one of the main things on the list were there was all these toys. They spent thousands and thousands, like $50,000, $60,000 on toys, right?
Yes.
It was like another 40 to spend. But they wanted us to make sure that we dedicated a lot of that money to toys for children with autism. And it was just amazing because I never realized that there are so many different reasonings why, just for cognitive functioning, toys that don't make a lot of sound, that could agitate the child. And I never really knew that. As many kids as I have, I never knew that until that moment. Yeah,
I learned a lot going shopping this year as opposed to last year with Ebony for this event. The toys cost a lot, so you might as well get meaningful toys.
Yeah.
The price has increased.
Now, here's the good thing. Mattel actually plans to donate over $1,000 to pediatric autism care centers. And Mattel also says the doll is intended to help children with autism see themselves reflected in toys and, to foster the understanding of neurodiversity amongst all kids. So
That's wonderful, man.
And I think that's probably why I wanted a Cabbage Patch, because during that time, I don't remember seeing like a black Barbie like in the early 80s.
Yeah, Cabbage Patch had that yarn.
They had that yarn here for real. And you can still go get you one made right now in Georgia. All right, so coming up inside the Word on the Streetz news, L.A. Reid startled and stunned everybody just before he was set to go to trial, all right? Also, I got to debunk a rumor about Pooh Shiesty because the word was that he was back in prison. Also, Mary J. Blige has a huge announcement, and we got to talk about it coming up in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover. It's time to get into sports in the streets with DJ Swin.
You know, it's tough being a sports fan, especially a franchise-winning organization like the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers have 6 Super Bowl wins, tied for most all time, almost double-digit AFC championships, and numerous division titles. Last night on Monday Night Football, the Pittsburgh Steelers fell apart in the second half. The Houston Texans put an exclamation mark on their 30-6 win with a Aaron Rodgers pick 6 to end the game.
Here's an interception for good measure. It's picked off by Bullock, and Rodgers is in his way trying to make the tackle. Can't, and it's a touchdown Texans.
Here's the NFL teams that are moving on to the divisional round of the playoffs. On Saturday, the Buffalo Bills will take on the Denver Broncos. Also, the San Francisco 49ers will face off against the Seattle Seahawks. Then on Sunday, the Houston Texans will see the New England Patriots. And finally, the Los Angeles Rams will take on the Chicago Bears. History was made in the NBA yesterday as James Harden surpasses Shaquille O'Neal for the 9th all-time in points.
James Harden keeps his dribble. He's got the matchup. Razzle-dazzle. Step back 3. Vintage James Harden. And the Clippers are back in front.
The cherry on top is the Los Angeles Clippers got the win over the Charlotte Hornets 117-109. The Sacramento Kings defeated the Los Angeles Lakers 124-112. And the Indiana Pacers defeated the Boston Celtics 98-96. Remember, college football is getting ready for Monday, January 19th, when the Miami Hurricanes and the Indiana Hoosiers will face off in the College Football Playoffs National Championship. That's Sports from the Streets. I'm DJ Swin. Go Dogs.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Member Week is on at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off hundreds of items like appliances, home essentials, decor, and more. Perfect for your January reset. Plus, earn 5 times the points on an eligible purchase. Shop member deals in-store and online from January 8th to the 14th. Still not a member? Join for free today. Lowe's. We help, you save. Point boosters subject to exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change.
The street, she be bopping, I need more. Yeah. Word on the street, screaming bite like on a moped. Word on the streets, I get it popping like a blackhead. Word on the streets, going down like Jock said.
It's Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
That's right. Let's get inside this Word on the Streets news and talk. Grammy-winning executive producer. I mean, this man has held some of the biggest titles in entertainment, all right? Entertainment, period. L.A. Reid has settled a sexual assault lawsuit by a former employee on the day the civil trial was due to begin, all right? Her name is Drew Dixon, and she alleged that L.A. Reid started harassing her as soon as she started working for him back in 2000. Now, she rejected his advances, and she also said that he started slashing her budget and all of her proposed signings and rejected, including allegedly John Legend. All right. Well, Drew has spoken out in front of the courthouse after the case was settled.
I hope my work as an advocate for the Adult Survivors Act helps to bring all of us closer to a music business that is safer for everyone. And in a world where good news is often hard to find, I hope that survivors today see a ray of light peeking through the clouds.
Wow. Very interesting news. I'm happy to hear that she got what she felt like was her just due. And details of the settlement between Drew and L.A. Reid were not disclosed. Man, what a shame. Like, our culture breeds a whole lot of mishap for different individuals, the things that have been, perpetuated in this music industry. And, it's sad that it had to come to this because L.A. Reid name was like untainted, like it was gold. And to see him and Diddy and some of these other executives go through the things that they are now going through years later is just incredible to see. Pooh Shiesty, his record label has confirmed that he is not in jail. Now, all these reports surfaced. The drama began when DJ Academics confirmed his name appeared in a Federal Bureau of Prisons record with the release date listed as April 11th, 2026. Now, Pooh Shiesty had recently been serving a 5-year sentence related to a firearm charge, but he got out early back in October, all right? Now, his label later shut down the rumors and confirmed that he is indeed still free. He didn't even get on live for y'all to say that he was free. His label made the statement for him. So, y'all, Pooh Shiesty is not going back to prison anytime soon. He out and he's about to do his thing. The ladies are definitely happy. Now, let's talk Mary J. Blige. She has announced her first ever Las Vegas residency.
Well, I'm here to announce my first ever Las Vegas residency.
Yes.
Dolby Live, that's major for me. Yeah, it kicks off in May, and it's just nice, you know, Vegas is the big time. It's called My Life, My Life Story because it's going to be done more like theatrical, you know, but you're still going to have the music, it's still going to be fun, but it's going to be told, it's a story, so there's going to be actors and actresses and people, you know, living, and so the story, the music tells the story.
All right, tickets are going on sale January 16th. And what did you say, Jock?
It's a real nice.
It is a nice theater.
Nice spot. That's why I went with Bruno Mars. It was real dope.
Yeah, that's where
we should go see
Bruno Mars. But let me tell you something, Eva. It was one of my presents from Eva for getting married. Those tickets were like $10,000.
So we was
on the first row.
Well, who you go see though?
Bruno, Silk Sonic. Yeah, they're very costly. So anyway, so let's see. Mary J. Blige is going to have 10 dates that tell her life story. So it's going to start in May and July of 2026. So go ahead and get those tickets. I think that is a really good Valentine's Day present for some of the fellas. Hint, hint, hint. Yeah, you know your girl want to see Mary, and she ain't gonna be tired on stage because she gonna have the actors and stuff in her. That is the word on the street. That's the word on the Streetz news. I'm Miss Shanika. You guys can follow me at Miss Shanika and follow us at Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yeah, she ain't gonna have to do a lot of traveling. She can just get off stage and go upstairs.
Auntie be tired.
She can just get out of bed and cook it on stage.
She's a grand auntie now. She's 55.
She's grunty. Hey man, listen man, we got to talk about this. I want y'all to tell me something brutally honest that a child has said about you or someone you may know that was embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Because kids will do that. I remember I got my dad in a situation one time. We was dealing. He was dropping off some hair supplies. It's an African braid shop, and I was young. I didn't know. And I said, "What is the?" And I couldn't get it out because I had smelled something I never smelled before.
Yeah.
I said, "What is?" And the man came in who owned the shop. His wife was standing right there with him. She had some stuff in there. I didn't know he was holding some stuff. He said, "Man, do you smell that?" I said, "Yes, some smell dead." He said, "No, that is my wife's food. We have prepared food for you." And my dad looked at me like, I never seen this look in his face. So I knew I had reached a new level. It was, yeah. We wanted
to drop you back off on the doorstep.
Man, he talked to me. We drove all the way back from Virginia. He talked the whole way.
This is foo-foo.
He had to stop 3 times to get Gatorade. He was dehydrated from talking.
That's why you never have an opinion on anything.
I just be like, you know what? Hey, man.
You know what?
Call us 1-844-986-4562. Hit us up, man. Again, that ain't something brutally honest that a child has said about you or someone that you may know that is embarrassing. I can't wait to hear from y'all, man. Keep it locked. More Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Yes, sir, man. Hey, look here, man. Let me tell y'all something. This one of the mornings, we just gonna be real about it, man. Kids don't care what the hell they say. You know, it's like we talked about it yesterday. Kids, elders, and dogs.
Yes.
They keep it real. If they don't like you.
What do you call it? The trilogy.
The trilogy. That's the trilogy when it comes to not giving no cares about nothing.
Telling the truth.
Yes. Now, kids will definitely embarrass you. Kids will say the darndest things. And Miss Shanika, I told y'all a story about me one time. You know what I'm saying? I definitely cost my dad some money with that. But you done got embarrassed by a kid before.
Several
or
times.
made it feel some
yeah.
kind of way, right?
Okay. So recently, my nephew Aiden asked me. He said, "Auntie, do you have a father?"
Dang.
And I said, "Do I have a father?" And I'm like, well, I guess he hasn't seen me with a father. And then I said, do you have a father? Because I ain't never seen your father either.
Oh.
Why you want to do all that?
You did that to
I
a
sure
kid?
did. And at the time, he was 5.
Wow.
What about you,
Man, these kids always trying to roast me. I remember my cousin brought her little kids over there. Like, this your cousin from Wild 'N Out. And obviously they had not watched the show. They couldn't have watched the show, but they probably watched the show. But they were like, oh, we sent you on there. Uncle, why you always get the buzzer?
Oh.
I said, what? And then I had a fresh haircut, so we was in the cabins. And then I went to sleep and woke back up. And, you know, my haircut unfreshens when I go to sleep. And they woke up the next morning trying to jump to my, where your hairline went?
Oh.
Yeah, they was on me all weekend.
Now, Keeney, I don't know what you're trying to tell me across the room. Oh
my God.
So, so my partner Tori 100. You know what I'm saying? Mayor of the South Side. Jock, what you doing today, man? I got the kids out. I said, oh man, I got my twin girls. I said, I got both sets of twins, but I'm gonna drop one set off because my son got basketball practice, but my daughter, she gonna have done. So I'm gonna just have the two girl twins. He like, man, come on. He said, come join me up here, man. I got the kids. I got some folks from the community. We going to Ryan's. I was like, Ryan's? I ain't been to Ryan's in so long. I was like, Ryan's? So I was like, all right. I called Cena. I said, Cena, get the girls ready. I'm about to take them to Ryan's. She said, oh my God. I said, what? She said, they've never been to Ryan's. I said, what? I didn't realize it. Man, got inside. They was happy. They was like, Dad, what is this place? I was like, it's a good restaurant. Man, as soon as they hit them, grabbed them trays, we was standing in line. They seen all the folks now. My daughter eating, turned around like the music started. She said, Daddy, does this mean we're poor? I was like, no, don't you say nothing like that. Boy, everybody, the whole restaurant just,
all the poor people look.
Man, everybody laughed, man. It was so crazy, man. 1-844-986-4562, man. Name something brutally honest that a child has said about you or done around you that may have embarrassed someone. You know what I'm saying? 1-844-986-4562. Can't wait to hear from you, Young Jock in the Streetz morning.
Yo, what up? It's your boy. That's right, Big Snow. Every day, weekday from 6 to 10, I'm listening to the boy Young Jock right here on Streetz Morning Takeover. Let's get it.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Ever been embarrassed by one of them little badass kids?
Heck yeah. So my she's now 18, but this happened when she was 7. We was talking about birth certificates, and she had the nerve to ask me and her other mom, y'all have birth certificates? Like we were too old to have a birth certificate.
Ever been embarrassed by one of those little kids?
I haven't, but my son embarrassed me out in public before.
That's what I just asked you. What'd he do?
So we're at the gas station, and this is the first time that he's ever seen a little person.
Oh.
So he goes, Mom, he's the same size as me. Is he a grown adult or is he a kid? Like loud, and the person is right behind us. I said, you can't do that. You can't say that. He's a little person. And I'm trying to explain to him, and the man just kept looking at us, and I'm like, I'm sorry, sir. He's never seen. And then I couldn't explain it. I said, well,
you couldn't even look the little man in his eye.
Member Week is on at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off hundreds of items like appliances, home essentials, decor, and more. Perfect for your January reset. Plus, earn 5 times the points on an eligible purchase. Shop member deals in-store and online from January 8th to the 14th. Still not a member? Join for free today. Lowe's. We help, you save. Point boosters subject to exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change.
No matter what I do, all I think about is you.
You are now listening to The Day Dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. If you got a dilemma, they got a dilemma, which means we got a dilemma. It's The Day Dilemma. Who's on the line this morning?
Yeah, this Eric.
Eric, what's up, my boy? You sound asleep. How can we help you?
Man, I don't sound asleep. I'm kind of disappointed, bro. I'm upset.
What happened?
Okay.
I'm big on like gambling and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Play scratch offs, the lottery tickets, and all that. Man, bro. Normally, bro, she go to the store. I give her the money to play both our stuff. You know what I'm saying? Both our scratch offs and stuff. But I wasn't around this time, so she just played her own stuff. She played her own ticket. And then she hit, you know, so it's like she just leaving me hanging. You know, man, it's a lot going on right there. I need y'all to get on the phone for me, bro.
What kind of money y'all hit for, if you don't mind me asking?
She hit for $24,000, bro. 24 racks.
So she just disappeared on you?
She disappeared. She ain't picking up the phone for me, none of that.
Wow, okay, bro. So do you want to get back with your lady, or you just trying to get some of this money?
Man, I just want some money, man. I want what she owed me, bro.
Actually, you didn't give her the money to play these set of numbers, but every other day you usually give her money.
But every other day I give her the money to play the scratch offs, bro. I give her money for a hat and all that, bro. Car note, all that, bro. So she owe me.
Let's try to get her on the phone, man, see if we can get you some money. At least if we can get you some money, then we'll give you some money, too, for getting you what you wanted. Okay?
All right, bro.
All right, what's her name one more time?
Christy, man.
Christy. All right. Put your phone on mute. Don't say nothing until we cue you in, all right?
All right.
All right. That's just unfortunate, man. You know what I'm saying? He been doing all this, and she done got the hell on with the bag.
I'm sure she has a great reason for why she kept the bag.
Hello.
Good morning. My sweet with Christy, please.
This is Christy.
How you doing, Christy? You good?
I'm good. Who is this?
Christy, this is Young Jock. I got Miss Shanika and Shouter with me, and we need to holler at you for a minute if you got some time.
What about?
Yeah. You say what about?
Let me hold some.
Listen, we have a morning show, Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Now, we just want to ask you a few questions. We ain't gonna hold you long, baby. I promise.
Okay.
Okay. You currently in a relationship?
I was dealing with somebody.
Okay. Did you let him hit the lottery?
What? What do you mean?
Let me tell you why we call him, man. A gentleman called us up and told us something about you hitting the lottery, and he was left out.
Oh, God.
Are you familiar with Eric?
I am.
You mind telling us what happened? We don't want a lot of time. You can tell us the short version.
Okay, so long story short, we used to do our thing together, hang out, chill, play the lottery, gamble sometimes. And I don't know, one day after I got off work, decided to buy me a ticket. And I hit. And he didn't even give me the opportunity to even try to do anything for him. But when I visited him, he just went off on me, calling me all kinds of broke, ain't blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, first of all, you ain't even giving me a chance to do anything for you. And second of all, I don't owe you that. Like, this is my money.
Wow.
Even though if y'all would have hit, when he was putting the money up, y'all both would have split the money.
We need a good reason.
Yeah.
Why you ain't want to get that man no money now? Why you do him like that?
He did things for me, and that's the thing. It's a principle of the whole thing. Like,
what's the principle?
You came at me the wrong way.
See, I'm going to tell you where your principle's mixed up at. You got your lines crossed. Your principle is like the principle on the slot machine. My mama could sit there and put 1,000 quarters in that slot machine and it don't hit. Then me as her son walk up and put 1 quarter in and hit. Do I owe my mama? Hell no. That's the principle you saying, because it's like this has nothing to do with you. But on the real principle, it sounds like this man been trying to make sure y'all both straight. And y'all ain't never hit, but then you hit without his help, and it's just you. Ain't no love for him. So your principle seem kind of flawed to me. Actually, the man on the phone.
See, bro, let me tell you, bro. See, the black man is the most mistreated individual in the world, bro, because we can't trust nobody, bro. Man, Christy, where you at with my money?
Oh, your money. First of all, you didn't even give me an opportunity to do nothing. I mean, I'll take you out to eat, but, like, you came at me the wrong way, so no. I don't owe you nothing.
Wait. Take him out to eat. Man, I eat your face off by them 24,000, girl.
Man, come on,
hey.
man. Come on, bro. That ain't right, bro. Ain't nobody. I helped you. You feel me? Like I helped you out, bro. And then as soon as you get some money, you go play the lottery. Didn't even tell me. You could have told me you was going up there, so we could have played the same
Eric,
number.
I had just got off work. What?
Wait, so these the same numbers y'all been playing that hit, Eric?
No, bro. What I'm saying is, when I sent her up there with the tickets to play the number, bro, she played both our number, the same 2 numbers. She could have played me the same number she had, and we could have hit double,
Eric,
man.
You really over here singing.
Damn.
You got people in my business.
Being stingy, bro. You feel me? That's that crab in the bucket mentality, bro.
Okay,
Tell her.
well.
How much of the $24,000 do you feel you are entitled to?
At least 12.
Yeah.
Really?
She didn't know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He been giving her the money.
She wasn't even
Every
playing
day.
the lottery till I got her into playing the lottery.
It don't matter. You ain't gave me $12,000 worth of stuff. You ain't paid $12,000 worth of stuff for me.
Sound like he ain't got $12,000 worth of
It is what it is. You were doing those things according to you because you like to see your ladies look nice. So don't be trying to come at me like I owe you for that.
Okay, listen, my brother Eric. It don't sound like she seeing things your way. It don't sound like she gonna sit none your way either. What it gonna be, man? You trying to ride out?
Man, I ain't riding nowhere. You feel me? I don't want her. I'm straight. You feel me? She can have that little dub because as soon as it's gone, she's gonna be right crawling back.
So what's
to me
the point of this then?
So baby girl, what do you if you don't mind me asking, what do you feel is fair? How should he be compensated?
Nada, nothing. Because
what?
Damn, Chrissy. Crazy, man. I got tired of
man.
You
don't play the radio.
Chrissy, can I say something to you, baby? To you and Eric, listen. On behalf of 1-800-INJURED, the Bethune Law Firm, I know you don't care because you just got a free $24,000, Chrissy. But Eric could use the $100, man. And I wish y'all could have figured out a way so he could at least got something. And he could have got the extra $100 because he gonna need to go get him a big bottle of water to cool off. Because I know he hot about this right here. And to our callers, our listeners, please call us. Let's talk about this.
Are they in Atlanta?
I don't know. Where y'all calling from?
We're in Virginia.
Boy, it's slim picking around. Hey, y'all call us up. Let's talk about these folks in Virginia. We love them. But boy, that girl there did something real fire to my man. Call us up. 1-844-986-4562. Call us up right now. Keep it right here where you got it. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That was the date dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Member Week is on at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off hundreds of items like appliances, home essentials, decor, and more. Perfect for your January reset. Plus, earn 5 times the points on an eligible purchase. Shop member deals in-store and online from January 8th to the 14th. Still not a member? Join for free today. Lowe's. We help, you save. Point boosters subject to exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change.
You know what it is, Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover, man. This date dilemma got y'all going crazy this morning. Eric is a gambler, man. He gives this girl Chrissy the money to get their tickets, right? The last time she got her own ticket with her own money and she hit it for $24,000. Now, these are the same numbers that they play together. And so, you know, when she got on the phone, she said, look, man, she brought up the ticket and he don't even give her a chance to do anything for him. You know what I'm saying? He done cussed her out, disrespected her, calling her broken, all that. Look, she's like, look, man, Eric said he is entitled to half and he wants $12,000 because they normally play together. And it's the numbers they share. So it didn't work out. Y'all know how it went. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Talk about this date dilemma.
Man, look, all I'm going to say is what's his is theirs and what's hers is hers. She knows she wrong as hell for that type of That was wrong there.
Yeah, she a gold digger. I just think that she at least could have gave him like 7,000 or something like that.
$7,000? Why they can't just bust it down 12?
Okay, honey, baby, these girls be tripping. You got a good man. He done helped you get this far. You done won the lotto. And you just gonna leave him hanging, girl. You dirty.
Man, listen, man, that's messed up. But women wrong, man. Women is wrong, but I ain't gonna lie, boy. That's messed up. She should have gave that man that money, man.
Child, I don't even call up here. I just listen to this face stuff. But I tell you what, Christy ain't know what to do with that man. Whatever that man is, tell him to call me, and I'm show him how to make $24K, and we're gonna make that shit together.
She is selfish. That girl is so selfish. And when I say she better hope she do right with that money so that like maybe save or, flip or do something, because when she lose that little money and she also lost her man, she ain't gonna get no good blessings to her, that's for sure.
So I feel like she could have at least gave him something, because it's just the principle of the fact, like, y'all in a relationship, he did stuff for you. I'm pretty sure you doing stuff for him. You know what I mean? And if y'all really 100 about y'all, you would definitely break bread. I'm gonna break bread. I might not give you all of it, but I'm gonna break some bread with you.
Word on the streets is going down, like Jock said. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
All right, well, let's get inside this Word on the Streetz news. Mary J. Blige just celebrate her 55th birthday, yes, on the 11th of January. Big shout out to all the Capricorns out there. Hi. So, Mary J. Blige has announced her first ever Las Vegas residency.
Well, I'm here to announce my first ever Las Vegas residency.
Yes.
Dolby Live, that's major for me. Yeah, it kicks off in May, and it's just nice, Vegas is the big time. It's called My Life, My Life Story because it's going to be done more like theatrical, but you're still going to have the music. It's still going to be fun, but it's going to be told. It's a story, so there's going to be actors and actresses and people, living, and so the music tells the story.
All right, Mary J. So go ahead and get those tickets because they will be going on sale on the 16th of this month. So it's going to start May the 1st at the Dolby Live Park at MGM. So very wonderful theater. Get those tickets. And it's very intimate. So May 1st, 2nd, 6th, 8th, and 9th. And then back in July 10th, 11th, 15th, 17th, and 18th. Now, Auntie ain't going to be tired because she said she going to have the actors and stuff doing things while she come in and out of performing.
Well, I want to go. I want to be there. I want to go support TT.
Go ahead and get Ken some tickets for Valentine's Day.
I want to go.
You gonna be on tour.
Yeah, I'm throwing
You gonna be on tour trying to see her residency. All right.
Trying to pull up, baby.
All right, moving right along. Let's talk about Yellow Beezy. Very sad news to have to report that Yellow Beezy's mother passed away yesterday morning under undisclosed circumstances. Now, this comes weeks before Yellow Beezy faces a possible life sentence in an upcoming murder for hire trial connected to Mo3. All right? That's a lot of meat. It's going to be locked up for a long time. A judge has dismissed Chris Brown for $500 million defamation lawsuit over this investigation. Now, there was a documentary of some sorts about Chris Brown. Chris Brown felt like he wanted to sue about it, but the judge has dismissed it out of the court. So we're going to see what the next step is going to be. This comes from a documentary. A woman who basically said in a documentary that Chris Brown raped her back in 2020 on a yacht owned by Diddy. And Chris Brown has denied the allegations. And he tried to countersue the lady. And now this is going on. So the judge watched the documentary and believed that it presented both sides fairly. So that is the Word on the Streets news. I am Miss Shanika. You guys can follow me at Miss Shanika and follow us at Streets Morning Takeover.
Thank you, Miss Shanika, man. I got to tell you, man, I woke up this morning and I realized that God is so good. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm able to sit here and tell you that God is so good.
Amen.
And guess what? Coming up, man, we'll be talking to a special person this morning, man. Dr. N, man. He's got some stuff to talk to you about. The last 15. We're going to talk about it. All of you beautiful people with your resolutions to lose weight. You're trying to get that stubborn weight off. Well, he's got some tips to help you do just that. So make sure you stick around for more. Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. Now, one thing I might do, Miss Shanika.
Yes.
I might forget a thing or two.
You might.
I might. But your president definitely forgot something that he promised all the Americans. You ain't gonna believe what he promised.
I believe it.
You believe it? Well, it's some people who might not believe it. Check it out.
You promised $2,000 checks to Americans based off of your tariff revenues. When can
I did do that? When did I do that?
Well, I mean, you're
Yeah, I'm thinking, well, I did 1776 for the military, right?
When will those Americans get those checks?
Well, I am going to. The tariff money is so substantial that's coming in that I'll be able to do 2,000 sometime, I would say, toward the end of the year.
I thought he said middle of the year.
Now, it sounds like he just
forgot.
I said that. Well, I did 1776. Yeah, that was for the truth. But we talking about the American. What is 2,000 at?
He might be related to Steve.
Who is Steve?
Steve is one of my bosses.
You are crazy, man. Coming up, man, we'll be talking to Dr. N. Smith, man. I'm telling you, man, he got some very, very, very good information that you don't want to miss. So make sure you stick around for that. Miss Shanika, we got to get the last 15 off, gang.
All right, then.
Let's work on it. Keep it locked, Young Jock in the Streets Morning.
Member Week is on at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off hundreds of items like appliances, home essentials, decor, and more. Perfect for your January reset. Plus, earn 5 times the points on an eligible purchase. Shop member deals in-store and online from January 8th through the 14th. Still not a member? Join for free today. Lowe's. We help, you save. Point boosters subject to exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change.
Every weekday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. I'm listening to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Good morning, good people. Now listen, let me tell y'all what's going on right now. You know, I've come to the realization that every year we repeat the cycle. When you get the new year, what comes with New Year's? Resolutions, right? And a lot of times people are always talking about they're trying to get the last little bit of weight off, 10 to 15 pounds off. Well, this morning on the phone with us, we have a guy who is no stranger to books. This is his 29th book, ladies and gentlemen. It is called The Last 15. On the phone with us, the one and only Dr. Ian Smith. Good morning, Doc.
Hey, guys. What's up? Thanks for having me.
Man, you got it. What's going on? Let's get right into it, man. We got to talk about it. These last 15 pounds, the new book. Say goodbye to those most stubborn pounds.
Yeah, you know, so many people have asked me about what's going on. They've been losing weight, doing pretty well, then all of a sudden they just hit a wall. They hit a plateau. So I really wanted to help people who are trying to get these last 15 pounds to understand it's not that what they were doing was wrong, it's that they need to do it different right. So this is a 7-week program. It's not a diet where you're throwing everything out and starting all over again. It's really using most of the food you probably already have in your house. But every week of the program is geared towards a different goal. Week 1 is about resetting your metabolism. Week 2 is about adding more protein to your diet. Week 3 is about how to use the right carbs. It's called smart carb cycling. So anyway, the 7 weeks really focuses on different things. And people are losing weight because they are now changing their approach to food. And that's what I'm trying to get people to do, is to make some changes, not drastic changes, not that you're going to eat perfectly, but use real, affordable, tasty, healthy food that can make a difference. And so people are really liking the results. Most Americans are eating about a third of what they really need in protein. So some good sources of protein are things like chicken, grilled chicken. We want to stay away from fried foods, obviously, because of the fat. But grilled chicken, fish like salmon, tuna, mackerel, halibut. You can also have non-animal products like beans, chickpeas, lentils. They have lots of protein in them, plant protein. And so I think that if people ate more protein and they ate better carbs, staying away from the processed and refined carbs like pastries and danishes and things like that and cookies, and instead eat more fruits and vegetables, you'll start seeing a difference, no question about it.
Now, let me ask you a question. How long does it normally take to lose the last 15?
Well, that's a great question. So the program is 7 weeks. A lot of people will be able to lose the last 15 pounds in 7 weeks. But I have a Facebook group. It's called the Last 15 Group, and people who are listening, feel free to join. There's thousands of us doing the plan together. But what I've seen in my group is that people who just make the nutritional changes, they will lose weight for sure, but they lose weight slower than the people who are also doing some exercise. Now, I'm not saying you got to live in a gym, but most people should be doing 90 minutes a week of moderate intensity cardio, and they should do 60 minutes a week at a minimum of resistance or strength training. And that's the magic right there. Muscles are the new fountain of youth, and not enough people are building muscle mass. I'm not saying you need to live in the gym for an hour or 2 hours a day, but particularly women, if you increase your muscle mass, muscles are more metabolically active, which means they burn calories more. So you want to boost your metabolism, you want to lose weight faster, more protein, more muscles, and that's really a really good formula.
And what about the women who's feeling themselves with the Ozempic? What are the adverse effects of it?
Yeah, that's a great question. On my Instagram, at Dr. Ian Smith, spell the doctor out, I-A-N Smith. I actually do a 4-minute talk about these GLP-1 agonists. But let me just say real quickly that these medications are good in the right conditions for the right person under the right supervision. No one can stay on these medications forever. These medications have real side effects that people aren't talking about. Gastrointestinal illnesses, nausea, vomiting, gallbladder, muscle loss. People need to be very careful. Just because you see a celebrity or someone famous who's on the cover of a magazine or on Instagram saying that they're doing one of these medications and they look great, that doesn't mean it's right for you. And by the way, no matter what, even if you're taking these medications, you still have to change the basic things we've always talked about. Calories in must be less than calories out. You have to watch what you eat, and you have to watch how you exercise, because if you don't still change, the basic lifestyle behavioral choices. Once you get off these medications, guess what happens? You gain all the weight back.
And more sometimes. I seen Jazzy Faye, my good brother Jazzy Faye, been on the damn watermelon diet. What you know about that watermelon diet, doctor?
Well, these diets are extreme diets that want you to do extreme things. And this is what I mean by that. When you totally cut out lots of food, lots of nutritional categories, and only exclusively eat or drink one thing or just a couple of things, they may be effective for the short term, by the way. But for the long term, you're malnourished. You're not getting all the vitamins, all the minerals, and the other nutrients that you need, the macronutrients that you need in a diet. Sure, you may lose weight, but there's also a way to lose weight and be unhealthy. And what I'm trying to advocate in the last 15 is you can lose the weight, you can keep that weight off, but you can do it by still being healthy. So still eating foods that are good for your heart, eating foods that are good for your blood vessels. A lot of African Americans have, diabetes, high blood sugars. This helps with blood sugars. So I don't recommend anyone doing these extreme programs because at the end of the day, it's not going to be helpful for your overall health.
Doc, we definitely appreciate you, man. Congratulations on your 29th book, The Last 15. Y'all go make sure y'all catch that. Please leave our listeners with a place they can get your new book, Doc.
Yeah, go to Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, and also follow my Facebook group, The Last 15 Group, and on YouTube at Dr. Ian Smith Official, Dr. Ian Smith Official.
Thank you, Doc. I done finally got my last 15 done. I got down to 178. My initial weight, I wanted to be 185. I got down to 170. I think we're going to 175. Got my abs right. Thank you, family.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. Time for Are You Smarter Than Young Jock? Sponsored by Metro by T-Mobile. Test your wits. Test your knowledge for cash and prizes.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king and his gang.
Only with Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
Tara.
Okay, Tara, where are you calling from?
McDonough.
All right, so, Tara, are you smarter than Young Jock?
Absolutely am.
All right, I figured you were. All right, so Here are the rules. You have 10 seconds to answer each question, and the first person that gets all 3 questions correctly will be the winner. You guys cannot answer each other's questions, and you cannot answer the question after your 10 seconds is up, or you will be disqualified, okay?
Okay.
All right. Tara, how many Grammys has Usher won so far? It's either A, none, B, 6, C, 7, or D, 8.
None.
Are you sure? Is this your final answer?
3. No, I'm gonna change it to 8. That's my final answer, 8.
All right, ding, ding, ding. You got it correct, girl.
Can you say Google? Can you say Google?
I can't Google. No, I follow my intuition.
Yeah, you did. You did.
8 is my favorite number.
They ain't have them up there at the bowl for no reason now. All right. So, Young Jock, which of these powerhouse comedians are Monique on tour with? Is it A, Dave Chappelle, B, Mike Epps, C, Cat Williams, or D, Kevin Hart?
Cat Williams.
Is that your final answer?
That's it.
3.
2. I guess you're right. All right. Here we go, Tara. How old is Joe Biden? Is he A, 81, B, 71, C, 75, or D, 85?
I'm going to go with 85.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma'am.
2. Oh, Tara, it's not correct.
Oh,
okay.
I knew what I was going to say.
All right, Young Jack. How old is Joe Biden? Is he A, 81, B, 71, C, 75, or D, 85?
Crazy thing is, I wanted to say in the 70s, but I forgot he was near the end of that when he first came in. I'm going with 81.
3.
That's your final answer?
Wow.
Yeah.
You correct or whatever.
I was going to say that too.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Miss Absolutely.
Young Jack. How many big game MVPs does Patrick Mahomes have? Is it A, 3, B, 1, or C, 2?
What did Usher say he turned the world into at the end of Super Bowl? took the world to where? The A. A is my final answer.
All right, congratulations. I'm sorry, Tara. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You got any shout-outs for the south side of McDonough, Georgia?
Yeah, I would shout out to my cousin Terry and our baby and my sister in Chattanooga.
All right, that's what's up, man. Congratulations on your shout-outs. I'm sorry you didn't win today, but you know what? Thank you for being a loyal listener, and thank you for calling to play. Are You Smarter Than Young Jock, all right?
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right.
Test your wits. Test your knowledge for cash and prizes. You just listen to Are You Smarter Than Young Jock? Powered by Metro by T-Mobile.
It's your girl Cynthia Bailey here. Kicked it with my favorite cousin Jock. Got to stay tapped in to the #1 morning show, Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Hey, y'all. You know what I love about podcasts, man? Sometimes they come off as a very safe space for people and some of the very, artists and just the talents that we love. And they share things that we never knew about. Well, Jill Scott says that she hated Tyler Perry's decision to let extras make fun of Sheila's weight on Why Did I Get Married?
I remember the scene on the plane. Tyler had extras make fun of me when I got on the plane. They were just going back and forth making jokes about Sheila's weight. And obviously, I had on a whole fat suit and it was cumbersome. Sorry, Tyler, I hated that. I think I told him once or twice, that I remember that.
Wow. So, okay. That's so crazy. It's just, there's a method to everything. But Miss Shaniqua, you did hear Jill say that she had on a fat suit, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know. You knew that was a fat suit?
No, I thought she was that fat.
Whoa! Yeah, it's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. It's time to get into sports in the streets with DJ Swin.
It's tough being a sports fan, especially a franchise-winning organization like the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers have 6 Super Bowl wins, tied for most all time. Almost double-digit AFC championships and numerous division titles. Last night on Monday Night Football, the Pittsburgh Steelers fell apart in the second half. The Houston Texans put an exclamation mark on their 30-6 win with a Aaron Rodgers pick 6 to end the game.
Here's an interception for good measure. It's picked off by Bullock, and Rodgers is in his way, trying to make the tackle. Can't, and it's a touchdown Texans.
Here's the NFL teams that are moving on to the divisional round of the playoffs. On Saturday, the Buffalo Bills will take on the Denver Broncos. Also, the San Francisco 49ers will face off against the Seattle Seahawks. Then on Sunday, the Houston Texans will see the New England Patriots. And finally, the Los Angeles Rams will take on the Chicago Bears. History was made in the NBA yesterday as James Harden surpasses Shaquille O'Neal for the 9th all-time in points.
James Harden keeps his dribble. He's got the matchup. Razzle-dazzle. Step back 3. Vintage James Harden. And the Clippers are back in front.
The cherry on top is the Los Angeles Clippers got the win over the Charlotte Hornets 117-109. The Sacramento Kings defeated the Los Angeles Lakers 124-112. And the Indiana Pacers defeated the Boston Celtics 98-96. Remember, college football is getting ready for Monday, January 19th, when the Miami Hurricanes and the Indiana Hoosiers will face off in the College Football Playoffs National Championship. That's Sports from the Streets. I'm DJ Swin. Go Dogs.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. It's about that time for the Love Doc Jock.
Help me, help you, help me.
Come on. What's your problem?
And this guy will either help or hinder your relationship.
Who do I think I am? Why I tell people that?
Either way, he's a man for the job. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover, you on with the Love Doc Jock. How may I assist you this morning?
Jock. I got the worst situationship that I want to be out of, but I can't put it out there because
Well, why don't you just get out of it? What are we doing? Why are we playing with this?
I'm not playing with it. I actually stopped calling the man. I stopped texting good morning, and since his end's been silent, I think I did the right thing.
Well, I'm happy for you.
I am too. I'm being a big girl about this now.
Is he trying to come back is the question?
No, he always trying to come back. It's the screenshots for me, so.
Oh, you got that comeback.
But then it's like I be getting suckered in because I already know what it's like, so I don't want to go back.
Sometimes we like what's possibly not good for us.
I do. I love it.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things. It's almost like a taboo. You just gotta find your footing and stand there, stand on that. Find your placement. You know what I'm saying? And do yourself a favor. Do not focus on commitment with other people. Focus on commitment to yourself.
And that's what I've been doing lately.
Amen to that. And that's the Love Doc Jock right there. Now, if you got a small business and you like to be spotlighted, you're in the perfect place at the perfect time. Call us up. We got you for the Small Business Spotlight. Keep it like Young Jock in the Streetz Morning.
Member Week is on at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off hundreds of items like appliances, home essentials, decor, and more. Perfect for your January reset. Plus, earn 5 times the points on an eligible purchase. Shop member deals in-store and online from January 8th to the 14th. Still not a member? Join for free today. Lowe's. We help, you save. Point boosters subject to exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change.
Hey, it's Young Jock, and I want to spotlight your small business, man. We need you to call us right now.
He know I stand on business.
1-866-YUNGJOC. Again, that's 1-866-986-4562 to highlight your business, man. Live with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Hey, my name is Jaquilla. I'm the owner of the Standalone brand. It's basically a t-shirt brand that I came out with. I'm from Savannah, Georgia. My business name is the Standalone brand, and it was inspired by my kids. I want them to understand the importance of standing alone. Like, when standing alone, like, it's better than like standing with the wrong people. It's better than changing who you are just so you can fit in with the wrong crowd and things like that. So like I said, I have a Instagram. It's called the Standalone brand. I have a Facebook page called the Standalone brand. It's a t-shirt brand right now, but one day I want to branch it off, to be a non-profit organization, just to help, just not my kids, but your kids, anybody's kids, just to understand the definition of being true to yourself and not wanting to change who you are just so you can fit in. And I always listen to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Good morning. Thank you for rocking out. What is Hey, Miss Shanika, how you?
I'm great.
What up, Shawty?
You know it, buddy.
Miss Shanika, did you play with dolls a lot coming up?
Not a lot. I had a short stint. Before I became an adult. As a child.
Okay, so you weren't really big on the Barbie dolls and stuff like that?
No.
Okay.
A Cabbage Patch dolls.
Okay, Cabbage Patch dolls.
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch, you can hit somebody with Cabbage Patch.
Right in the face.
Yeah, it was the little head was heavy. We got to talk about this. Mattel has introduced this new autistic Barbie doll, the latest doll in a collection intended to celebrate diversity.
Mattel introduced an autistic Barbie, the latest doll in a collection intended to celebrate diversity. The toy company says it developed the doll in partnership with the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network, a nonprofit that advocates for better representation of people with autism. The autistic Barbie is wearing a flowy skirt that provides less fabric-to-skin contact and flat shoes to promote stability. Each doll also comes with a fidget spinner, noise-canceling headphones, and a tablet modeled after the communication devices used by some autistic people who struggle to speak.
I think this is pretty dope, man. Because when we just did the Christmas giveaway with Ebony and Mayor Pro Tem of College Park, one of the main things on the list were there was all these toys. They spent thousands and thousands, $50,000-$60,000 on toys, right?
Yes.
It was another 40 to spend. But they wanted us to make sure that we dedicated a lot of that money to toys for children with autism. And it was just amazing because I never realized that there are so many different reasonings why, it's for cognitive functioning, toys that don't make a lot of sound, that could agitate the child. And I never really knew that. As many kids as I have, I never knew that until that moment.
Yeah, I learned a lot going shopping this year as opposed to last year with Ebony for this event. The toys cost a lot, so you might as well get meaningful toys.
Yeah.
The price has increased.
Now, here's a good thing. Mattel actually plans to donate over $1,000 to pediatric autism care centers. And Mattel also says the doll is intended to help children with autism see themselves reflected in toys and, to foster the understanding of neurodiversity amongst all kids.
That's wonderful, man.
And I think that's probably why I wanted a Cabbage Patch, because during that time, I don't remember seeing a black Barbie in the early 80s.
Yeah, Cabbage Patch had that yarn.
They had that yarn here for real. And you can still go get you one made right now in Georgia.
Oh, period. You want to do that one. Go Good morning, it's your boy Big Sexy Official. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show. Gotta stay tapped into the #1 morning show in the city. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. Down! Make sure you tune in. You know the vibe.
You know who it is, man. We about to get up out of here, man. Hey, Young J.O.C., I just want to tell y'all, to the world, I love you guys. Thank you to everybody who called us up today, man. Shouts out to Dr. N. Smith, chimed in with us, talked about his latest gift to the world. I think this is his 39th book. The last 15, he came in and just, talked about everything that he's got going on and how you can shed those last 15 stubborn pounds.
Yes.
Stuff like that. But anyway.
Everybody have the most amazing day. And if you're looking to book me for any events, make sure you go to @MissShanika on Instagram.
Also, man, you know what, man? I'm about to get ready. We're gearing up for this B2K tour, shawty. We got the merch getting ready.
Yes, sir.
I need some people. I'm looking for some people that I could take on the road and sell merch.
Yes, we need to do a casting call.
Yes, we need a casting call of people who got the look, who has flavor, who can help design merch. You'll get paid for helping design, make concepts, and for your time.
And you will be on tour with one of the famous rappers in the whole world.
This man crazy. Hey, man, we love you. Got to get out of here. Anything else you want to tell them before we go, cuz?
Hey, man, y'all, check out my website, www.whatmynameis.com. And, man, Jock just blessed me with this present. Y'all go on my page, Shouty the Comedian.
Man, we got to go on and shout him out. Shouts out that boy Jay the Jeweler,
yes,
man.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, Jay just brought this fly piece through, man, for me, man. Jock had it made for me. For my clothing line, for my birthday.
You killed that, though.
Hey, man, appreciate you, bro.
Jay killed that.
Jay.
He did that.
Killed it, man. Out of North Carolina, man. He put it down. Y'all go to my page and look at it, man. Post them pictures right now. It's fly.
Jill Scott, I love you.
Hi.
Hey, Attorney Adonna, my favorite attorney, man. Thank you so much. I told you I was going to tell you this live on air today. Thank you so much, Attorney Adonna. If anybody listening, if you understand things that I understand, you better go call Attorney Adonna when you need personal injury attorney, okay? I'm just going to put it like that, and that's it. We out of here. I love you. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.